What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So tomorrow we have a very exciting NFT series dropping. It's going to be Funime and Cosplay Series 2. And Funime and Cosplay Series 1 was phenomenal, so I'm so excited to break down Series 2 here for you. We have a significant reduction in packs to talk about, as well as the disappearance of Proto, and some very affordable Series 1 pops that are on the secondary market right now that you guys can get your hands on. We're going to break all that and more right now here in today's video. Now, the first thing that we have to talk about here is Series 2 of the Funime and Cosplay NFTs are not going to offer a Mythic pack, unlike Series 1, which I think was a huge missed opportunity, as the Funime Series 1 had a lot of hype because of that 499 Mythic pack that guaranteed you this beautiful glow-in-the-dark 10-inch battle mech Freddy. And I absolutely love this pop. We're going to talk more about it later in the video. But we are going to be getting 12,000 standard packs and 15,000 premium packs, which will be releasing tomorrow, June 3rd at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So set your alarms. You're definitely not going to want to miss out on this drop because I have a feeling it's going to sell out. Now, let's break down the redeemables here for Series 2 because that's what everybody always wants to see. That's what everybody goes after these NFT packs for. And Funko is not playing around. They're actually delivering to us once again a phenomenal set of redeemables, in my opinion. We also have a significant character missing in the form of a physical pop with Proto the dog, and I think one of the reasons that they didn't include Proto the dog with Series 2 is just because out of all three characters that are original to Funko, Freddy, Franny, and Proto is clearly the least desirable character out of the three, but still, I really think he should have had his own redeemable. But let's break him down here, starting off with the beautiful Grail. We have the 999-piece Neko Mech Franny. This thing is so cool. Franny here is rocking this really nice purple armored suit. She's got this huge staff with the green blade. She just looks so good. Next up, for our first legendary, I am so excited for this one. We got the 1800-piece Idol Franny, and sometimes with these original characters, man, Funko just knocks it out of the park. They don't have to pay any licensing fees. There's no IPs required for these pops, and that's why Funko can just let their creativity soar. And that's where I want to see. There's so much magic with some of these characters, and I mean, you can see right here, Idol Franny, she's got the microphone in her hand, she's got the headphones, she's rocking the pigtails. This is an awesome Franny that I really can't wait to get my hands on. Now, the next Franny here is arguably the one that I am least excited about because it's kind of got that creepy / horror factor. This one is a glow, and that is definitely confirmed by the glow-in-the-dark print on the box. It's no longer a sticker. If you guys remember, the variables or the variants of pops now are indicated by prints on the box instead of stickers. Once again, this is 1,800 pieces, but if you look at the virtual NFT animation that we have here, this is a pretty creepy one. She's got the, you know, lollipop-looking eyes as well as the teeth coming out the end, so this is a little bit of a creepy one, but still, you know, anime does somewhat, you know, lean towards horror and creepy sometimes, so definitely fitting for this series. Next up, let's talk about our very first Freddy of the set. Coming in at 1,800 pieces, the next legendary that we have here is Yokai Crown Freddy. It is also a glow-in-the-dark, and if you look at the animation here, this is so cool. First off, we got a little Bob Ross style Max Token head with a mustache. Not sure what's going on there, but he very shortly here gets attacked by Yokai Crown Freddy, and the way they did this, where you take Freddy's standard crown and it slides down and then just takes over his face and becomes this really cool, creepy, you know, aggressive character that we have here is just awesome. So I am all about this Freddy. The next one that we have here is the Ronin Freddy. Our last legendary, 1,800 pieces, very reminiscent of the Kitsune Mask Franny that we got for Series 1. So this one is going to pair perfectly with that Franny. It is another glow-in-the-dark one, which is phenomenal. And this just looks so good. Once again, we got Max Tokenhead here making an appearance in the animation as a little ninja. Would not say no to having that as an actual NFT redeemable in the future. And then we have our final redeemable here in the form of Ultimate Freddy in the Proto Proto Mech, coming in at 2,300 pieces. I think this is a great piece count because it's going to allow a lot of people going after these NFT packs to hopefully pick up this royalty if they choose to complete the set. Now, even though we're not getting a Proto standalone pop, there is clearly a massive reference to Proto the dog, as he is the mech that Freddy is in. Based off the glam shot of this pop, I would believe that this is a regular 4-inch redeemable NFT, although I have heard some people raise an eyebrow in the community over the last few days, wondering if this is a 6-inch. I really hope it's not a 6-inch because I don't think Drop does very well shipping the larger NFT redeemables, so I really think they should stick to the 4-inch pops. Also, for my OCD, I like just having the 4-inch NFTs on my shelf, you know, all the same size, all looking good in their protectors and hard stacks and everything. But those are the redeemables that we have for Series 2. I am very excited for each and every single one of these. But yeah, a couple key takeaways. No Mythic, 3 Frannies, and no Proto. How do you guys feel about that overall? Now, there is a significant reduction in packs that we have to mention here. If you guys recall, for Series 1, we got the 499-piece Mythic pack, which guaranteed you that Battle Mech Freddy that we're going to talk about here right now. We also had 19,000 premium packs and 23,000 standard packs for a grand total of 42,499 packs for Series 1. Now, if you think that was a lot, it didn't matter because 99.5% of the packs actually sold out. So Funko did very well with Series 1, and they're actually not being greedy here. We have a 37% reduction for Series 2. Now, they are not doing a Mythic, so, you know, they're taking that away, but that is only a 499 piece pop that is directly attached to that Mythic pack. So with these redeemables, I would actually argue that you're getting a little bit more bang for your buck with this reduction in packs. Now, we also have another reduction to talk about here with the legendaries and some of the pops being higher piece counts in Series 1. They're now being lower piece counts in Series 2, which also would allow fewer collectors to get their hands on them. But when you hear about some of the prices on the secondary market for what some of these Series 1 pops are going for, I definitely think the reduction in packs and the reduction in the amount of these pops was 2 very good decisions by Funko. So starting off with the Battle Mech Freddy here, the 10-inch pop. Now, it says this one is valued at $440. However, I think this is where Pop Price Guide really needs to delineate what a mint one of these is supposed to go for and what a damaged one is supposed to go for. Because in the case of the Battle Mech Freddy, a lot of these came in damaged, like mine, unfortunately. The insert was smashed. I have a big line on the window. It doesn't matter because I'm still going to proudly take this pop out of the box and display it out of box on my shelf somewhere here in the studio. But I would venture to say that a mint one of these, if you were lucky enough to get one without a cracked insert, should easily go for $500 or $600. But $440 is where the 10-inch Battle Mech Freddy sits right now. There was only 485 out of the possible 499 of them redeemed. Next up, for the Grail of Series 1, we had the Kaiju Proto. Out of 999 possible Protos, there were 966 redeemed, and it currently has a value on the secondary market of $100, which I think is a little bit low, but once again, it kind of ties into Proto being the least desirable character out of the 3 original Funko characters. Next up, for Ultimate Freddy here, he was the royalty of Series 1. Out of 2,500 possible Ultimate Freddys, only 1,804 of these were actually redeemed, and it's currently trending for a value of only $50. So that is extremely low for any NFT pop, in my opinion, especially a Freddy Funko, and it's actually a pretty cool one. He's got the, you know, fire blast in front of him. He's got the cool helmet and everything. Doesn't have a crown, which makes this Freddy a little bit more unique. I think $50 is an absolute steal for this Freddy. So if you're looking to grab this one, I would definitely do it right now. The next one that we have to talk about here is the Fun Force Freddy. Out of 2,000 possible legendaries for this one, 1,895 were redeemed. And this one has a crazy low criminal value of $37. I mean, even though this series sold out, did very well on the drop and everything. A lot of these are not doing very well on the secondary market, but hey, that could be good news for some of you guys if you are trying to get these for your collection. The Fun Force Freddy here kind of has like a Funko mixed with original Power Ranger kind of vibe, and I really dig it. He once again does not have your traditional crown. He does have the crown on his mask, and I just think it's a great one. So once again, very affordable Freddy NFT. The next one, this breaks my heart, honestly. The Celestial Franny, 2,000 piece legendary. 1,907 of these were actually redeemed, coming in currently with a value on the secondary market of $27. This was clearly Funko's take on creating a Franny Sailor Moon character without having to pay the licensing fees and everything. But I mean, this has got to be one of the best Frannies that we've ever gotten, and $27 is just a steal. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Next up, we have the Kitsune Mask Franny out of 2,000 pieces for her legendary. 1,923 of these were actually redeemed. She also has a criminally low value of $36 right now. So if you're trying to collect all the Frannies like me, you will not have to shell out very much on the secondary market to at least grab the Celestial and the Kitsune Mask one. And then the last redeemable that we had for Series 1 was the Ramen Freddy, which we absolutely love. All the Pops Eating Noodles are must-haves for our collection. This one was 2,000 pieces. Out of the 2,000 pieces, 1,926 of these were redeemed. Once again, has a very affordable value of only $50 on the secondary market. So out of all the Pops from Series 1, you can get all of them for $100 or less, with the exception, of course, of the very rare Battle Mech Freddy. So this is a tough one for Series 2. I think Series 2 is going to sell out because of the significant reduction in packs. However, will the Series 2 Funime NFTs hold stronger values than Series 1 on the aftermarket? And I'm wondering if Funko looked at any of these values before they created the number of packs and before they created these redeemables for Series 2 and saw that, hey, you know, people are not spending a lot on these on the secondary market. This is not a good indication that these are heavily desired, which once again just makes me scratch my head because everybody loves Freddy. There seems to be a reasonable amount of hype for Franny, and then Proto's a little bit of a dud muffin, but I'm just really shocked at how low some of these are trending on the secondary market. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Do you think the Funime Series 2 tomorrow NFT drop is going to sell out? And will you be picking up any packs for your collection? I know we're going to be trying to get some packs. Definitely got to get some of these NFTs. I know Pop and Duo, they actually got some packs early. So if you guys haven't seen their video, definitely go check them out. But since today is Monday, it is time for our weekly Monday Motivation segment. Every single week here on the channel, we like to bring you guys a small piece of Monday motivation to help kickstart your week and get you through the toughest day of the week, which is typically Monday for a lot of people. However, it is June and summer is upon us, and one of the things that I would highly encourage you guys to do this summer is to get outside and spend some time not working. I think part of our human culture right now is to just work, try to make as much money as you can, you know, pay off those bills and the house and the mortgage and cars and credit cards and everything that we have going on. But we definitely need to take some time for ourselves and get outside because it's good for our physical health, it's good for our mental health, it's good for our emotional health. It's just good to get outside and connect with nature. I think a lot of us spend our falls and winters cooped up in our homes, rightfully so, because in some parts of the United States and of course in some parts of the world, it can get very cold outside, which makes us naturally not want to go do a lot of outdoor activities during the cold winter months. But Joanna and I are actually planning some little trips this summer to go to the beach here and there. We're going to try to go to a trail for a day or two, and I would definitely encourage you guys to do the same. I think it would just benefit your health overall tremendously, even if it means taking a couple days off of work, even if it means, you know, passing up on a big project or taking on another client that could yield you some more money. At the end of the day, your health and well-being will always be more important than any financial gains you could get for yourself. So that's today's Monday Motivation, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and as always, don't stop shooting until you score.